What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tony the Savant back with another one. Let me do my intro. Shout out to my cousin Hawk, the ambassador. Shout out to my boy Jeezy, the manager. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you for the love and support that y'all show your boy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you pull up to the video. I'm could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with your boy, and I appreciate that for real, for real. Also, guys, we are working on building the sports studio, which I'll be making a documentary, probably sharing some stuff on this channel. I'm gonna make a little documentary on us building the studio. I think that'd be pretty cool, a pretty cool way to kind of show the audience, that we over here working, get to see something tangible. Also, it'll be good for the people that have contributed and donated. I definitely appreciate y'all and thank y'all. Big Unk. I definitely want to just have something tangible, man, for the people. Just make this thing all inclusive. I really enjoy talking sports and all that stuff. The people I've been able to meet in this thing, in the lane since I started this, have all been A1s, for the most part. Of course, I met a few crazy people, but that's anywhere you go. But I just want to say thank y'all, and I just want to show y'all that it is a lot of stuff going on over here, that there's no days off. There's hardly any time to sleep these days, and that's because I'm just trying to bring y'all top level content. I'm going for the number one spot, guys. I made up my mind. In the beginning, this was just a hobby, a passion. In the middle time there, we've been up and running for 7 months. So for the first 2.5 months, it was just a passion, a hobby. I enjoy talking playoff basketball, all that kind of stuff, but now it's turning into something serious, more so a business as well. I'm learning so much stuff behind the scenes, assembling a team, you know what I mean? So all that stuff is happening. I'm just trying to keep y'all updated. Forgive me for being a long-winded on that note, but just want to let everybody know we going for number one. I'm going for the number one spot. I want my audience to be the number one audience, you know what I'm saying? Not even just me. This is a movement, guys, you know what I mean? So y'all ain't included too. I always say y'all the bosses. I'm the dude that let it put in the work, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So let me get back to work. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. We're talking about the young man Joe Burrow getting a historic contract. I had to make some notes because Joe Burrow is just one of those dudes. I have been impressed with Joe Burrow since he's been in college, guys. You know what I mean? I've been watching this young man for a mighty long time. The season he put up at LSU, I don't think would be touched. And if I remember right, he had, I gotta look at the numbers again. I had those numbers written down on a totally different paper, but anyway, I think Joe Burrow is excuse my language, I redact that. I think Joe Burrow is one of those dudes that is just one of one. I think him and Patrick Mahomes, they're both just lightning in a bottle, man. We are seeing two generational talents, albeit he has not won a Super Bowl just yet. Joe Burrow will win a Super Bowl in his lifetime. I truly believe that, barring health, because right now he happens to be injured, so it is what it is. On that note, we'll wait it out. But barring his health, as long as Joe can stay healthy, I think that we are witnessing a generational talent. And it said so. It ain't just me that thinks this. The Cincinnati Bengals also agree, and they show that they agree by giving Joe Burrow the highest. They've made Joe Burrow the highest paid NFL player in the league right now. A title once held by Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. I remember him getting his contract, but of course this was before my YouTube channel. But I was not aware that he was the highest paid player in the NFL. I don't think that he, as great as Justin Herbert is, as talented as he is, from what he's shown us so far, I don't think on any moon or in any earth that Justin Herbert should be the highest paid NFL player. But one dude that I will say is eligible for that title is Joe Burrow. Just from what I've seen from him since his college days, what I've seen from him in the NFL, unfortunately, he was not able to capture his first Super Bowl in Super Bowl 56 when he went up against the Los Angeles Rams. That was just Matt Stafford's day, but nonetheless, I've always cheered for this kid. I think that he's going to be special. I think that he is special. And so let's get into this contract. So Joe Burrow just received a 5-year, $275 million contract, guys. Just makes him the highest paid player in the NFL. He's getting 219 guaranteed. Joe Burrow for his career has 82 touchdowns, 31 interceptions, 11,774 yards with a QB rating of 100.4. He's appeared in 2 AFC championships, 1 Super Bowl championship. In the regular season, he is 24, 17, and 1. And for playoffs, he is 5 and 2. He also holds 4 was it 4? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 3 single records for the Cincinnati Bengals, which would include yards in 2022. He threw for 4,611 and set a record. Touchdowns, he threw for 35 in 2022 and set a record. And 606 attempts in 2022, which also set a franchise single season record. So Joe Burrow has been very busy in his short time in the NFL. That's for sure. And for some, for the majority, we got to really put in perspective how special this is, guys, just because a lot of dudes come and go in the NFL. You think of special talents like RG3, even the likes of Andrew Luck, he didn't stick around very long. Just all these dudes that have come and who have been great talents, but didn't really accomplish very much in their time in the NFL. Joe Burrow has been around in the NFL for, not even four seasons yet. And he has a resume almost worthy of, I'm not going to go too far and start capping, but we can start the Hall of Fame conversation. And so I'm very happy that the Cincinnati Bengals have paid him his money. Y'all know me, man. I'm one of those dudes that if a championship player or a championship dude or a very key guy in your system, I said this in my Nick Bosa video when he got his contract. I said it, when you got a guy like these guys, who's a generational talent, who's a very huge cog in the system, you got to pay those dudes, man. You can't negotiate. You can't be going back and forth about that. Especially in the sports climate of today, where fans, organizations, owners, even players, everybody's in win now mode. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that if you have a team that can win now, that you are able to keep intact the reasons for that win now, system. And Joe Burrow, of course, like I say, with Nick Bosa, is, of course, one of those type guys. The moment you get rid of a Nick Bosa, you'll be looking for a Nick Bosa. The moment you get rid of a Joe Burrow, you will be looking for a Joe Burrow. And I don't think, I think if Joe Burrow was on any team, any franchise, that team would be Super Bowl ready. This dude is still young, and believe it or not, still learning how to be a professional quarterback. But what he's shown us so far has been beyond impressive. Like I said, I think Joe Burrow is just one-on-one. I'm really singing his praises right now. But Joe Burrow is one of those dudes like Steph Curry, Aaron Rodgers. Trying to think of somebody else. Just one of those dudes I've watched since he was in college, anyway. Known about him for a while. But watched him since he was in college, was impressed with him then. And now I see him in the leagues and I'm impressed with him. Just one of those dudes. So I was 2 for 2 with Steph Curry and Aaron Rodgers so far, and I might have another name on the list somewhere. I start cheering for him in college, and then I can say that I'm proud that I cheer for him, and before everybody else was cheering for him by the time he gets to the pros. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on that one. Shout out to the excuse me. Also, my high school team was the Bogan Bengals. So I've always been a part-time fan of the Bengals just off that. I did play basketball a little bit for the Bogan Bengals, a little bit of football, not much, but I just got a personal investment in that way with the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm happy to see that they are on the up and up. Happy to see that they got their quarterback after all of the crazy stuff they went through with Carson Palmer and Andy Dalton. It's good to see that they finally got them a quarterback that they can put the franchise in their hands and be confident with it. So shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you for pulling up to this video. That's all I got for that one. Y'all please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on this channel. All the love, support, it is super appreciated. Y'all know me, man. I gotta say it every video because I am humble, but I'm also motivated. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep going over here. That's a fact. That's for sure. But that's it for that one. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that let it work, so let me get back to work. Peace.